Hi, and welcome to Leading Ladies. I'm Felicia, and today we are here with Sharon, co-founder and board of directors of Girls Rock Indy. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate you making the time to stop through and talk to us. Can you tell us a little bit about what is Girls Rock Indy?
We are a nonprofit day camp, and we serve girls between the ages of 8 and 16, and our girls are taught either guitar, bass, drums, vocals, form a band, write an original song, design their logo, learn how to set up and work their gear.
Wow.
Have lots of really cool workshops that are geared toward things like women in history, body image, self-esteem, media literacy. So this whole week of workshops, music, science, art culminates in a end of the week showcase where each camper band performs an original song live in front of a sold out audience.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing.
It's
exciting.
Like,
cool. Where were you when I was dreaming of being
Where was it when I was 13? Yeah.
That is funny. What made you want to found such an organization?
Well, I've been playing guitar and bass since I've been 13, and I can tell you how hard it was kind of starting out, because girls really aren't geared toward, I don't know, I had to ask for 3 years. Mom, I want a bass guitar. Mom, I want a bass guitar. I'm serious.
Yes.
And I mean, I was in love once I played, and I can say that I thank music for helping me, I don't know, being there for me and helping me grow up and giving me a community. And, you know, I wasn't really into sports, so it's such an important thing to me. And, you know, young girls need to be empowered, and they need to be told that they can be loud.
Were you in a band?
Yeah, I've been in lots of bands, but not seriously gigging or performing until I was about 20.
Okay.
Lots of garage bands.
Yeah. So how do you think that, just I guess your experience in being in a band, like how does that help facilitate what it is that you're trying to get the girls to learn out of the camp?
One of the big messages that our girls take home is that they need to be on each other's team, and they need to lift each other up and not tear each other down, and learn how to work together and not be competitive. I mean, in our grown-up world, we deal with that a lot.
All the time.
So being in a band, you're not just learning how to play music with one another, you're a democracy. You are compromising, you're sharing ideas, you're learning your role, and you're only as strong as your weakest link. And just whether there is conflict at rock camp, because conflict is a part of life, and the girls get to work through it with mentors and learn how, you know, there's not one diva in the band. You know, everyone has to work together for a common goal, and that goal is to rock. And we see some pretty inspiring results.
And that's what I was wondering, like, how do you referee that especially when out of a group of 5, everybody wants to be a rock star, you know, individually, you know. So do they sometimes feel like maybe the singer is the star of the band, or?
I think there have been a couple of diva moments, but every band has a set of mentors, a coach, and a counselor. And the coach is someone that is musically very talented and can help them with the songwriting, and the counselor is more of the one that is kind of like the mother hen, that is the moderator, that is the, you know, let's make sure everybody is being heard, and, you know, kind of helps facilitate that really meaningful and positive small group interaction.
Okay. So as a requirement of attending the camp, do they have to already have some form of musical training or vocal training?
I was gonna say, no, we do not require any musical training. We do have a lot of our girls return to us with experience, and that's great to see them progress, but you don't need to own an instrument, have ever picked one up, or have any kind of musical sense. We do a really great crash course and have a very intense week of instruction.
Okay, so how do you become like if you're interested in like volunteering, is there a requirement?
No, we have all different kinds of volunteer roles, from musical, non-musical roles for men, roles for women, roles for teens, roles for adults, and everything from tabling at an event, hosting a personal fundraiser, to helping us organize camp lunches. I mean, the spectrum is, there's a spot for everybody, and that's one of my favorite things. All the people I get to meet and work with.
Yes, and I noticed, because I get some of your newsletters, that you do have fundraisers throughout the year. Can you mention some of the fundraisers that you have?
Let's see. Every year we do an event at Talbot Street, and that's kind of the event that we do to fund the space in the summertime. Okay. I'm trying to think, I'm like, this is the plug.
This year, where is the camp being held this year?
The camp is at the International School, upper school in Indiana, just north of the IMA. It's a great central location, so, it's not too far from the highway for all of our out-of-town travelers.
And camp is for 1 week?
1 week. We do little workshops, different kind of events, and like I said, fundraisers, get-togethers throughout the year, but our big thing is camp week.
And then the showcase on the Saturday.
The Saturday following camp.
And what does that entail, getting prepared for?
I mean, everything from the stage production, booking, sound, lighting, and from the girls' standpoint, that is the big deal.
Yes.
We do a showcase run through where, we organize the bands and have them take stage, plug in, run through their songs, and getting the girls ready for that, building their confidence, trying to talk to them about, don't have stage fright, because you are awesome. You've been here all week rocking it out, and you might get some butterflies, but you've earned this, and go up on that stage and own it.
Yes, so that is definitely.
And that's what we do all week, is just, encourage, and instead of apologizing, which girls are so used to, I'm sorry for messing up.
Right.
You say, you know what, I rock. My bad. Let's run through it again.
So being that you get such a great response for the camp that you do for 1 week in the summer, have you ever considered expanding, having lessons and things, showcases, seminars, or whatever, throughout the year?
Yes, big time. We are in the process of developing a strategic plan to help us get a little bit more organized and really find out what kind of programming is feasible for us to grow slowly and smartly, and provide a space for our girls to come for lessons and workshops, and just a place for them to keep this amazing community going year round.
So the other day I posted that I was going to be interviewing Sharon with Leading Lady Girls Rock Indy. And so I highlighted your website, and so a guy was like, "Oh, like how do I get more information?" I'm like, go visit the website. And so he goes to the he's like, "Oh darn, like I missed the registration." So how do people stay in tune with when the registration is?
Sign up at either info@girlsrockindy.org or volunteer@girlsrockindy.org, and you will be put it on our listserv, so you'll get all the information about our fundraisers, about our events, about camp week, about volunteer events and sessions and all that good stuff.
Is there like a certain amount of number that you are only able to take every year? Or?
Yes, right now we cap off at 80, and that is built in with the amount of volunteers we can secure for the week, the space that we're able to rent, and the amount of gear that we have. Okay. So we're trying to figure out how to grow next year to meet the demand and be able to provide multiple camp sessions.
Okay. And so I know last year, because I had the pleasure of volunteering at Girls Rock Indy last summer, and I was in on the songwriting workshop, and we were working on a theme song for Girls Rock. How did that turn out?
It was pretty great. Lots of awesome ideas, and it was such a great introduction just to get our girls talking about, what is a song structured?
Right.
Like, what are the parts? And have fun, and and not be afraid to write, and use their opinions, and and share their thoughts.
Because I think that's what it is, and I never really thought about it until recently. It's like, as a musician, I think we have like a very fearful job. I mean, because it's like what I sit down and write is like what I think. And
it's a reflection of you.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, is a person gonna like it, or a million people going to like it? And you never kind of know.
Like it.
And that's
or there's plenty of haters out there that will be just so jealous and be like, oh, she thinks, and it's like a reflection of you, because it's your hard work and it's your thoughts and opinions, and it's putting yourself out there and being very, very vulnerable.
Yeah. Do you know? Are you familiar with Iggy Azalea?
I was like, oh no, I'm like, Iggy Pop?
No, she's like a pop artist,
okay.
and kind of slash like rap, and she gets like a lot of slack. But I like her style. I think she's good, because she's a model first, and she's a very successful model. But she's adding music to her repertoire, and I mean, I think it's working for her. But they're like, oh, like she can't rap, and
haters gonna hate.
They're gonna hate. They're gonna hate. But I like her. I like her style. But so yeah, it was definitely a pleasure having you come and sit down and talk with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, so definitely, once again, just let everyone know how they can make a donation, attend a workshop, a fundraiser, be a volunteer.
Yeah, I'd say for more information, go to girlsrockindy.org. Check out our website, sign up on our volunteer list or our listserv. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and check us out, come out and see us and support us. It's an amazing cause.
And I second that. You heard it here first. Sharon on Leading Ladies, the founder, and co-founder, and also board of directors. So you make sure you check out Girls Rock Indy, and please support, because girls rock.